Alright guys, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. We are starting a brand new adventure in Pokemon Violet. So I'm going to be doing a walkthrough style let's play with this game. It's probably going to be quite boring in the first couple of episodes, I will be honest. So just a disclaimer right now, if you would just want to skip the first two videos honestly, or just like skim through them, that would be pretty great, unless you're just using this for like background noise or something. That always works as well. But I would advise you that the beginning of this game is pretty long. It takes a good hour and a half to actually get through like the intro of the game. So we're gonna be doing this for a while, and I think, once we get through that part, we will have some fun with this and everything will be great. So I just wanted to kind of throw that up there starting off, because it's no fun to sit through something with all kinds of dialogue and stuff if you're not interested in that kind of stuff. Some people are, and that's completely fine. But I just wanted to kind of throw it out there for the people that aren't. But again, if you're using this for like background noise, then this will be great. We're looking at a good hour long first episode or so. I think I'm just going to break it up into 2 episodes. I don't know. Probably what I'm going to do. Alright, so we've got our character made. This is our Yuva Academy enrollment application that we're showing here. Whenever you see now saving on the screen, your progress is being automatically saved. You can disable autosave in the options. Yuva Academy, leading the way into the future while valuing our individuality. Pretty cool. It's time for you too to dive into the world of Pokemon. And then we have here Director Clavel, head of the Yuva Academy. Paldea is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. It is also, of course, home to the mysterious creatures to us known as Pokemon. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. Pokemon can be found living all over, in the seas, in the skies, even in our cities and towns. We humans coexist with Pokemon, as we both help one another to live and thrive. Yuva Academy is here to help you learn even more about these precious partners. Within our halls, people from all regions gather to study together. And as Pokemon trainers, they have their Pokemon do battle, growing alongside them. That Paldean Tauros is so cool. While our robust curriculum of coursework helps our students draw forth their fullest potential, it is within these halls that you will find your friends, your Pokemon, and your true self. We, the faculty and staff at Yuva Academy, can't wait to welcome you with open arms. And that is the little introduction for the school. And there we have it, Pokemon Violet. Hopefully I don't get flagged for like any type of copyright for this cutscene thing, because that's actually happened to me in the past on another channel with Pokemon Black and White. So please, Nintendo, don't take my video and block it. I don't own any of this content. I'm actually narrating it, so it should be fair use. It's definitely quite lengthy cutscene to be in a Pokemon game, at least for the beginning. There's the pompadour birds. And there's our home. Our lovely casa. Alright, now saving. We're going to do a couple of things. First, once we're able to move here. Those stickers are cool. The Drifloon, the Applin, and the Hatteran. I think that's what it is. Hatenna. I don't remember the names. Alright, let's change text speed to fast. Turn off nicknames. Turn on autosave for now, because the game could crash or some crazy stuff. Alright, let's do it. Downstairs we go. We are getting ready to start our adventure in the Paldea region. Muncha. 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 Is your name Muncha? Good morning, Punchy. Oh, already in your uniform and everything. Well, it is your first day at your new school after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Oh, that's probably our DoorDash. Do they have DoorDash in Paldea? Maybe that's the very thing we're waiting for. Punchy, get the door, would you? Yes, I'm ready for my Jersey Mikes. Hopefully this is our DoorDash. Do forgive the intrusion. You are Master Punchy, yes? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. And also for my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of Yuva Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. The director? And you came in person to help my son with his first day? Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So here at last are the enrollment documents that you should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you've come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself. Punchy, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag and your hat as well. Now, Mr. Clavel, you simply must join me for a cup this way. Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? See you in a minute, Master Punchy. I'm really disappointed that that wasn't my sandwich. Alright, let's tiptoe up to our room here and get our hat and bag because we're so bummed that we have to go to school. We're just gonna take our time. And also the 70s called and they want their shorts back. And what are those? Now saving. Oh, just look at you, all ready for your big first day. Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh gracious, how very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I've something else for you, Master Punchy. A most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? Do you have my sandwich? I wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director outside, shall we? Okay, well, I really want this turkey ham club sandwich, guys. I'm starving here. Breakfast of champions. I need to eat my foot-long sub sandwich before school. Right then. Dear Pokemon, time to come out of your Pokeballs. We provide each student entering the academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigatito, the grass cat Pokemon. Waikoko, the fire croc Pokemon. Or Master Quaxley, the duckling Pokemon. Pomp. They're all very good company. Why, they usually refuse to even leave my side. What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Master Punchy, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at the house just over there. Take your time with your decision, and then come find me once your mind is made up. Now, if you'll excuse me, until next we meet. What a mannerly fellow that director of yours is. These three are all lovely, but you need to just choose one, right? Not an easy task. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I've got a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you if you're going out on your own. Ooh, we got a shiny new phone. The Rotom phone. It's a brand new phone. According to the instructions, you can check the map app by pressing the Y button. It'll keep you from getting lost, so take good care of your new gadget, okay? Now off you go. Have fun. Alright, freedom. Head to the house down the way. Again, we're tiptoeing. Once you get down like a little bit past this red sign on the left, you'll actually be able to run. Like I said, this is going to be a walkthrough style Let's Play. A little bit of both. A little bit of Let's Play, a little bit of walkthrough. Maybe I'll see some things you guys missed if you'd like to play along. Alright, now we're running. The power of science is amazing! If you connect with friends, you can head out on adventures together, up to 4 of you at a time. That guy's literally in every game. It's incredible. Alright, here we go. Man, look at that. Burnt that fruit to a crisp. Are you these three's trainer? Not quite. Master Punchy has yet to make his choice, you see. I do wonder which one of them he'll choose as his first Pokemon. Buenas, we haven't met, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Hang on, Director, is that who I think it is? Yes, it's our Academy's newest student, Master Punchy. He will be attending as of today. So you're that kid who moved in up the road. I've been dying to find out more about you. I'm Nimona. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbor? Wanna be friends? Sure, why not? Love that enthusiasm. We're gonna get along just fine. Miss Nanoma is the president of our student council and a champion ranked trainer in her own right. I absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should battle right now, you and me. Easy now. You two will be in the same class. You'll have plenty of time to battle later and get to know one another better, of course. We're going to be neighbors and classmates? Nice. We'll be able to battle all we want. On that note, Master Punchy, have you decided which of these Pokemon will be your first partner? Alright. I think we're going to do Fuecoco. That's Fuecoco, a fire-type Pokemon. The burning hot sparks it scatters will fry any and all plants in a flash. Just plants, huh? Alright, we got ourselves a Fuecoco. That is our first partner in our brand new Paldea adventure. Super nice. Oh yeah, these videos are going to be insanely long, guys. These first couple of episodes, I'm sorry. Fuecoco seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Master Punchy. This is your first Pokemon, yes? Please raise it with love and care. And of course, be sure to keep it tucked safely inside a Pokeball. Punchy, I can't believe you actually chose Fuecoco. I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. Can I choose one of these Pokemon too, Director Clavel? Oh, but did you not receive a Pokemon when you entered the academy, Miss Nimona? Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at the time, but now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Punchy while he raises his own new partner. Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Master Punchy here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. Yes! Since Punchy chose Fuecoco, I'll go for this little one. Nice to meet you, Sprigatito. Welcome to the team. Alright then. Now that we've chosen our Pokemon, we have to battle. I'll be waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready. As you may have noticed, Miss Nimona is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling. But I do hope you'll join her for a battle. It will help you get to know your own Pokemon as well. Alright, so first and foremost, we are going to grab a couple of items before we head out and do this. So if you run around the back here, you will find an item here, and that is a potion. There's one behind the house. That's an antidote. There's also one across the pathway here on the other side of these stairs. That is also a potion. This will give you a nice little jump start on items. There are items all over the ground in this game, so like you'll be constantly finding items. I try to grab up as many as I can. That one's a Pokeball, and then there are two more that you can get right before you do this battle. So we're going to go ahead and go grab those really quick, because I want this to be a thorough walkthrough, and I want this to also help people. For the people that actually stay and watch the video, I thank you for that. I am not upset if people don't watch the whole video. Also, if these videos get at least like 19 views, I'll keep doing them. I'm trying to keep the views at a percentage of my subscribers. So since we're nearing 200 subscribers, I am going to try to keep it at a 19 view regulatory. That way, because it takes a long time to make these videos, guys. And like I said, I do appreciate the people that come and watch them. But I don't think I'm going to do an entire Let's Play if I don't at least get 19 views on the videos. So we'll keep it at that. Be sure to leave a like and comment down below. Comment what starter you picked. And also, if you're new, subscribe. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side. And it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through battle. So, you ready to battle me, Punchy? Sure. Perfecto. I'm so excited for this battle. I think I'll use Miss Nemona. I trust you remember that Master Punchy is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling. Whoops. Good call, Director. I was about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. I guess I'll take this chance to try out my new buddy instead. Come on, Punchy, let's have us a fruitful battle. You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Nemona. I know this is your first Pokemon battle, so let's just have some fun. Alright, getting outsped already as soon as the game starts. You must have been studying up. Smart move. Fire is strong against grass. I lost an entire 6 HP. How tragic. Alright. Wow, not bad, neighbor. Look at you, winning your first battle ever. You've got even more potential than I thought. You're going to be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again. Just one more battle. Master Punchy and his Fuecoco are surely weary already from that last battle. Sorry, I got kind of caught up all in the excitement. I'm really sorry, Punchy. Same to your Fuecoco too. Let's battle again soon. Oh, definitely. We'll definitely battle more. You two seem to be becoming fast friends, though you've only just met. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate under your wing, Miss Nemona? I'm sure he can learn a great deal from a champion-ranked trainer such as yourself. You bet, sir. Oh, that reminds me. Since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you'll definitely need. You have a smartphone, right? Let me see it for a second. Pokédex app. Cool. The Pokédex will automatically register any Pokemon you catch. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's a super handy app. Our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jacques, actually made it himself. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokédexes, straight out of Legends Arceus. We used a stone tablet and chisel. It's quite the age we live in now. Oof, filling out a Pokédex by hand, I can't even imagine how much work that would take. Oh, no, I suppose you can't. Yet, no matter how much the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. That is truly timeless pleasure. And the more Pokemon that you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you will both work hard toward the goal of completing your own Pokédexes. Now, Miss Nemona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. Could I depend on you to see Master Punchy to the academy? You would be doing me quite the favor. Of course, leave it to me. Then I leave him in your capable hands. Alright, little one, it's time you and I were on our way. Maybe I ought to make a little more time to work on my Pokedex along with all my battling. Oh right, speaking of Pokedexes, Punchy, you've probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy. Come with me. Alright. Let's go back and get a few more items. So, one to note is going to be, I believe it's right outside the gate here. I don't think there are any more up here. There should be. Oh, Punchy. I hear that Nemona will be taking you to school. That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. So you've already managed to make a friend. And I read about all the wonderful teachers you'll have looking after you at the school. Plus so many handy facilities you can use such as you like. Add in your new friend, Nemona, and it sounds like your school life is shaping up to be fantastic. Now, you'll be staying in the school dorms, so I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for your first day. Are you telling me that the DoorDash showed up while we were gone? That's my sandwich! A dish made by sandwiching vegetables, meat, or other ingredients between two pieces of bread. It makes a fantastic meal when out on a picnic. Oh, and maybe you better take these too. 5 potions. Wow, we've got like 7 or 8 potions already. I know every day in your new life is going to be full of exciting experiences far from home. Just try to savor them all, the good times and the hard times too. But if you ever want to come back home, you know your bed is always ready for you. Oh, alright then. You two had better be off, I suppose. Take care on the way to school. Your mother's so nice, Punchy. Oh, but I was going to teach you how to catch wild Pokemon. Come on, vamos. Alright, let's about those items. This way. I really want to get these items. You guys are like stopping me here. Okay, it's not over here. I thought there was one over here, but I was wrong. So there are some items up at the house, actually, up around the house. So if you guys want to get this stuff and you didn't know about this stuff, there's a lot of stuff you can grab early game that'll help you out right at the start. There's definitely one in the bushes here. That's going to be an antidote. And then there's also one right behind the house here. That's a potion. And then there should be another one back this way. I think it's up here. Yes, it's up here and like kind of hidden behind this foliage. That one's another Pokeball. And I believe that is all of them. So those are the items that you can get right from the start. I don't think there's anything else back here. Pretty sure that's it. So yeah, if you want to get like a couple Pokeballs and tons of potions, this is the way to do it. Now we're going to head back to where we were supposed to go. Poco Path. And there's already an item up to the left there behind that huge rock. Alright, this here is Poco Path. It's the path that leads to adventure for you and me. Out here, things are a little different than in town. You're going to see wild Pokemon out and about. They'll be on the path and in the grass and such. Get too close to one and you'll have to battle. But you've got Fuecoco for that, right? And if you want to try to catch a Pokemon, you got to use a good old Pokeball. I've got tons. Have a few. Oh, what luck. Time for some learning by doing. Try battling this Lechonk, Punchy. Alright, we're gonna catch this Lechonk. Why not? I don't know that I'll use it. Haven't really decided on the team yet. We're going to kind of play it by ear. But I am going to capture this thing. Always good to have a second Pokemon. So yeah, we got 3 Pokeballs off the ground when we did that. Cool. The Hog Pokemon. The Pokedex is super cool in this game. I like the whole book idea. It's neat. Haha, that was awesome. You caught the very first Pokemon you went for. I'm crummy when it comes to actually catching Pokemon. Maybe you should give me tips. Anyway, have some more Pokeballs just in case. Not every catch works out. So now we should have 17 Pokeballs already. Weaken the Pokemon, then throw the Pokeball. Remember that and you'll be fine. Now go battle those wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Let's meet back up at the lighthouse over there. You can see our school from the top. Alright. Here we go. Let's go grab some items, guys. That's a potion over here. There's another one right ahead. That is also a potion. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of items. Just make sure you grab what you can. These items actually do respawn. So you'll be able to get these again after a certain amount of time. I'm not exactly sure what that time is. But yeah, there's tons of items here we can grab. Now this one's a little tricky. That one's a revive. And then we also have, there's some items here. Antidote. A potion. And if you go down this long pathway here that dead ends, there's some other stuff. Also, if you pay attention to these sparkling spots on the ground, these are also items. A lot of times they are berries, but they can be things such as potions, Pokeballs, etc. Alright, another revive. So another thing you can do, if you have a super effective move, let's say like on this bug Pokemon, you can press the ZR, or the, not the ZR, the R button, and it'll auto battle for you basically. But you got to make sure that when you're early game, you need to have a super effective move for it to be really actually good. You can just keep doing that for the majority of the time. Alright, so there's another item I want to show you guys. It's back down this way. There's actually a rare candy you can get this early. So come over this way. There's a Pokeball there. You can go up this little hill, and then there is a rare candy right here in this little cubby here. So don't forget that. That is a free level up. Alright, so before we continue any further, I'm gonna go get this item real quick. Hey Punchy, you're getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon, okay? Let me see, so far you've caught... Whoa, mysterious cry. Whoa, what was that? I've never heard that kind of cry before. Could be some strong Pokemon or something. I say we find whatever made that cry. Let's take a look around, Punchy. Just be careful. There's a kind of unsafe cave not far from here, so steer clear. And I know your Rotom phone can help keep you safe, but watch your step by these cliffs anyway. Alright, let's grab this item. It's an ether. So we're going to go ahead and save the game here. And then we are going to call it for this episode, guys. So in the next episode, we will go the rest of the way through the tutorial. It may be a little bit longer than this episode, but once we're out of that, we're going to be done. So again, if you guys are new, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and a comment down below what your thoughts are. And I hope you guys enjoy this series as much as I'm going to enjoy playing it. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks so much for watching.